Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 5 Week 1 Day 6. So today, of course, we still got ourselves the arena event going on. Gonna put some battles towards that. However, I've been wanting to change my Guild War defend team for quite some time now. We've been using books for the last couple Guild Wars. However, I think it's finally time we change it up. So we'll be messing with that towards the later half of the stream and see what we end up going with. We'll probably do half of it today, half of it tomorrow, just to break it up nice and evenly. And basically do 3 teams, 3 battles, and 3 teams, 3 battles. Should work out quite nicely, because that's how many we need done for arena as well. 3 and 3 should end up doing it. But anyways, I'll start off with arena. Start getting these down. So far, we have not repicked a single time. I'm not sure if we're going to keep doing that, but so far we haven't. Deal 6 damage to an enemy boosted by enemy Fae, or yeah, enemy Fae. That'd be very strong if and only if they had a single Fae. Otherwise, its damage output is horrific. Deal very inconsistent damage to an enemy, and if they're a tower, do more. And then this ability, which is just going to be too random. What's the durability difference? It's 18 and 19. The only problem is it has a summon. Silver Dragon summon is awful, but if it's summoned to KrissTigger, that'd be insanely good. Like pretty much auto winning amount of good. I just realized they're all 9 attack, aren't they? I'm pretty sure we lean towards the damage, even though it's extremely inconsistent and probably going to fail us. Destroy a column. Deal damage to the last enemy boosted by Browns destroyed at a boost ratio that auto kills. Or we could win with this. Deal damage and gain armor. Unless they have true damage. Boost ratio on this is just so nice, but the problem is it's restricted to only hit last slot. Whereas Guardian can hit anything and gains durability. Also, it has 4 higher durability as far as base stats. This is a lot safer. I feel like we go Sacred Guardian. It's not as much damage though. Like this can pretty much one-shot anything it touches while mana accumulating. This accumulates no mana. You know what? We're gonna go riskier route. A bit bad on coloration here. I almost feel like taking this just for its boost ratio. And put in second slot or something. Oh, but then we'd have to put a really good troop in first, unless we want to block it on brown. At which point we almost might as well put this in first, but then its attack is too low, so we kind of have to put it in second. I guess we put Cloudstalker in first, and then hope our other one will work. Okay, that works. It almost makes me want to put Etten in first slot now. Bandit got nerfed with his higher mana cost, so no point in drafting him. He was pretty good when he was 10 damage for 8 mana. But now it's 11, which is not that good at all. So I'll go Iceworm here. Let's roll with this. Okay, so I'm actually feeling putting Etten in first slot then. And just rush its mana. And then we put Cloud. And then we put our worm in the back. Because now we have 2 things that hit last slot. Which should work out pretty well. Alright, let's roll with this. Our initial attack is going to be ridiculously low though, which is rather unfortunate. But anyways, hello everyone! Hello Bill! Hello Isabella! Hello Isabel! Hello Cookie! Hello Thiago! Hello Rogue! Hello Sushi! And hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. That reminds me, I haven't had sushi in forever and a half. Pretty much since the pandemic. That reminds me, I'm hungry for sushi. There's a lot of foods I'm hungry for. that I pretty much haven't had since the pandemic. Also, we might not be able to kill that thing. Okay, luckily he did not escape. So this is based on brown. For the auto kill determination. And let's kill that out. Use this thing's inconsistent damage. Oh, that's enough. It's inconsistently enough. that should just kill. Like 1.5 billion auto kill damage. That's why I wanted it instead of Sacred Guardian. Sacred Guardian would have been such an auto win. But this thing is pretty good at winning quicker. The chance of it losing is slightly higher. I also just want to destroy that. It's enough mana for the other one as well. I'm going to hope this is enough to kill his first slot. It's pretty important to kill. And it hits the lowest possible number. Wonderful. It hit 11. Luckily I can kill him with this column and get a double kill. So that was mostly to kill first slot. The byproduct was killing second slot. I mean, not last slot, I mean. Oh, we didn't get Skull this guy. It's worth a shot. Hello, Lestat! Welcome! It's your weakness, I know, right? It's pretty good. There's only a few types of sushis I really like, but I've tried most of them. If I'm really in the mood, I'll just go for whatever. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Might need to get sushi while I'm in Chicago. I think by then they would be opened up. Let's see. Do we try for a ride off a sky? I think we do. We do this first, though. We did not get it. Very unfortunate. Yeah, we hope that kills. It does. Good. Then we kill that, and then we pretty much won. Worst comes to worst, Worm can loop, or I think it just one-shot as soon as he gets his mana again. That seems like the way it's gonna go. Unless this thing just happens to randomly get all of the damage it needs, or not. There we go. Doesn't matter where we target, it's already enough damage. Space damage is like 12 or something. Or at least for the 10% it is. Yeah, this is going nice and quick. That's why we drafted the little lemur thing, or whatever that thing is called. What is it called? It's called a Vine Martin. One of those troops that would normally be useless, but in the context of Arena is like one of the strongest things ever. Though there are plenty of things in Arena stronger than it, but it's pretty high up there. What do I even kill? Can we even kill anything? Unlikely. Though possible. 16's the lowest. Very good, we got it. No clue what number, because it will just do whatever they have left, even if it hits a higher number. But it was enough to kill, and that's what matters. Okay, here's 18. 22. What's the chance that out of 11 out of 22 will hit 22? It's not impossible. Biggest issue right now is this last slot has barrier, and I have no good way to remove that barrier. I'm gonna have to waste that ability just to remove it. I think that's worth it. That's pretty much a match. Actually, that is a match. There we go. I keep forgetting, we have mana accumulation on pretty much everything. The only one that doesn't is our epic, oddly enough. The highest rarity thing on our entire team is the only one without mana accumulation. Hello, Lestat. Hello, Jason. Welcome, welcome. What do we even grab it? We'll take that for now. Grab the other thing. Get that rolling. Take our other red over. Grab our yellow. Get a worm. Oh, that's not who I meant to use. That's not a worm. You boost on purple, right? I'm just denying his skulls. Which we could have taken. I'll try for very high number. That is the lowest possible number we could have rolled. Okay, we cascaded full mana, nice. Do we have enough to kill? How much do we need? As long as I had 2 browns. That will kill. We'll try for Sky Skull. We got it, nice. And let's match. Rockworm into RNG poke. Did that in hopes we'd hit an extra turn, then we killed it out and he's dead. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. And a bad offer. And 3 more bad offers. Okay, let's see what the other 2 are. And there's our half a deed. Or 60 writs, which is basically half a deed. Or a very small portion of an Imperial. And now we just need 5 more. 2 today, 3 tomorrow. And no repick so far. Let's see. Deal 10 damage to an enemy, boosted by webbed enemies. Cleanse, barrier, move to front. Doubling. They're all horrible. So I think we put you in first slot just to kill it. And don't even use your ability. This would be very safe. But it doesn't help us win quickly. Harpy Eagle. Aren't you kind of like what we just had? Destroy a column, deal 8 damage to the last enemy, boosted by yellow gems. Isn't this like the same exact thing as the brown-purple we just had, except different? It also pulls them to the front if it lives. It's pretty much the exact same troop. Destroy, no, we don't need that. Okay. Ooh, KrissTigger. In this context, you're not that good, so I think we go Lion Prince. Because we're going to kill out our yellow almost immediately. Plus he is 10% this week. Yeah, Curse isn't useful in Arena. Yeah, what are we missing? We're missing brown. Good thing we didn't get KrissTigger, gosh. Technically we'd want to go Sloth because we're about to kill our first slot that uses purple. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I believe that is our composition. Keep the Eagle in the safest location. Kill out Lion Prince if we have to with backslotting. Sloth is our backup tank. And this thing just kind of dies in order to do its skull damage. That seems like a game plan. And obviously Harpy Eagle carries our entire team. That seems like a plan. Let's get it. See what happens. Should go well. But yeah, based on overall polling, it looks like about 60% of people do not play Arena. If we average out like all the polling we did this weekend. Seems to be about 60% of people. Do not even bother touching it. Which kind of makes sense. The reward system for it is pretty horrible. Of course, we only do it for 1 cycle. Oh, I do not want to give him a billion reds here. Still got some value, though. So it's the most important color for us to take. Probably green and blue. Though he just removed every blue from the board. It feels weird being so brown dependent in the previous battle, and now we don't use browns at all. Always weird when that happens. So this thing boosts on yellow as well, don't you? They both boost on yellow. Which is kind of bad because we don't have any way to create more yellow. One does a column and one does a row, though. There's no row with more than 2, though. However, we got a Doom Skull out of it. And apparently a billion other mana, including all of his own mana back. Let's see. Oh, there's an extra turn on the board. Since we don't need the mana, might as well use it for that. We can now one-shot the last slot. And we are 3 damage short because this thing does like 0 damage. Alright, 1 down. You're looking for a troop to mimic Shabanu? Yeah, Humility would be somewhat close. That's about the closest you can really get to Shabanu Vespera. Is a Humility. They both have a relatively similar effect. And that they all both increase stats and create a bunch of gems. And by stats, I mean all the stats. Every single stat. I feel like not even bothering to cast her is the best way to go. Even if she dies here, I think it's still value. She's lived for a surprisingly long amount of time. Given that I almost just tried killing her out deliberately. There we go, finally. I don't need to deal with her there. That's match, and we got all of our mana. Quite literally. I'll even grab here. Take that over for now. Get a red, get a Doom Skull there. See if we can get something else rolling here. Let's take some blue for now. I'll probably just take a green and be good to go. Destroy this column with yellow. Not enough to kill. We also don't have a... oh yes, we do have a Cascade. There we go. That should be enough to get us rolling then, because that's a double kill. Then we'll just take some green, and that'll be enough for another kill. However, do we go for the poke now? Because it's probably going to die here. Yep. Oh no, they both lived. If only there was red or yellow on this board. No way that I could actually take it. There's red now. And that would be match. Oh yeah, something was brought to my attention earlier today too. Age of Calamity's DLC, the very first DLC for the game, is actually happening pretty much exactly when I'm going on my trip. It always finds a way. It always finds a way. That's pretty funny. I'm not sure exactly when it is, but I forgot. It's like some random time in June. And given the duration I'll be gone for, it is almost guaranteed the exact duration that I am gone. Oh, so we could lose this battle. What's even the biggest threat? Oh, probably the guy that can one-shot anything. Might be the biggest threat. Just possibly. Ever so possibly. Hello, Gerudo, welcome. I think having 9 attack is doing very well. It's one of the reasons why we have it there. I do advise at minimum having at least 8 attack when you're doing an arena run in first slot. It's not required, but it's surely advised. And whatever first slot is has at least 8 attack. Makes a really huge difference. That's 1 damage short of a kill. That's enough. Not for him, but for the first slot with a Doom Skull, since he had exactly 5 HP. There we go. 2 down, 1 to go. And a bad offer. Oh, speaking of deeds, though, we have Imperial deeds today. 6 blue and 1 Imperial. 6 blue, 1 Imperial. Alright, last run. At least till tomorrow. This thing's pretty auto-win as long as he doesn't die. Oh, Tarax is also pretty auto-win as long as he doesn't die. This one is not. The other two are, though. Which one do we want more? Wait, how do you have more durb? Oh, 10% because of Beast. I was gonna say, how do you have more stats than Tarax's? That'd explain it. Okay, I guess that determines who we go. Go with him. 6 true damage to an enemy and burn them, or gain 6 life and attack. Interesting. It's not horrible. That's too inconsistent. Though based on these colorations, I kind of want to use it. Gosh, why does everything have such high attack on this team? This thing actually wouldn't be too horrible in Arena. 4 explosions is a pretty solid amount of mana accumulation. The only problem is the chance we'll get a Divine is very unlikely. Almost just rather use the Solar at this point. This thing can hit pretty hard though. It's a really good anti-red. Problem is we're starting to build up too much attack. And we just keep getting more. Let's see. I'm not sure how we're going to order this team. I almost need to take Spirit. We're that desperate that we actually have to take Spirit here. What a weird team. This might be our worst draft yet. Let's see if we can win with it, though. How do we want to do this? I think we block our color. And then we put that in a safe location. Then we put that over there. Oh, I want to use his attack value, though. We could go all in and put him in first, though the chance we lose is very high if he dies. If we did do that, it'd probably be better to do it like this order. Or even that. I was really committing a lot to first slot. He's our best troop. If he dies, we pretty much lose. Which can very easily happen on bad boards, or just small mistakes here and there. And just the fact that it takes a while to get his mana going, and other things can get it first before him is very much possible. Because we have to choose if we want mana or skulls. Whereas if he was in second slot, we would just take mana every time. Without even thinking about it. Also, we get the red counter draft. And we're up against 0 red enemies. Wonderful. What do you do? The chance you die to burn is almost guaranteed. No! Almost guaranteed. Got a silence and a curse. Silence good, curse not so much. Alright, Vargas wins. And that's match. Oh, and until he summons. What do we want here? We'll take the purple for now. Grab our red. And as a match, unless he finds a way to kill us. There we go. Hello, Sinfulness! Welcome! Yeah, we stream every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a little bit weird for some time zones, though. Oh, we'll take a skull. There's enough brown that he can't deny both of them. Also, we actually want to take a red here. Do we let this live because we have an anti-troop for the other thing? Charm a random enemy, though, is going to be strong. If it charms something like that. We should probably just kill it. It's going to get a lot of value otherwise. As long as Burn kills it next turn, we should be in the clear. Gosh, I think he gained 1 billion life. Oh, it was from that. It does double to elemental. And that is indeed an elemental, isn't it? We have enough to kill. Big as a fairy fire. It doesn't just burn, but also puts fairy fire on them, which of course is 50% extra spell damage. One cleansed, and the other one healed. Surge was not enough. Skulls are, though. The same as Bargus surprisingly well. Though it kind of makes sense that Bargus would just carry the entire team. As long as it doesn't die, we kind of just win very quickly automatically with Bargus. It's among one of the stronger epics or anything in Arena in the entire game. Mostly because you cast them twice and it generally wins. Sometimes you need a little bit of follow-up. But generally speaking, you cast them twice and you win. See if he can live with that 1 HP. There's no way he survives here. He's about to die. Neither of them use red. Who's even the bigger threat? I think we just killed him in order. Luckily there was a Doom Skull there. That wouldn't have killed otherwise. And it does double tap when there's only one left. Worst comes to worst, he should die to bleed. The only problem is he can cleanse. Which would be very bad. You know what, I'm actually going to go down the blue route because if we surge, we get full mana. It was the only way to get full mana. We're actually going to kill it with 4 damage. What a way to win. Exact kill with 4. But we could have taken 5 off a skull if we needed. Oh, hello DS! Welcome! Sorry, I didn't say hi. I'm pretty sure there's at least one person every single stream we forget to say hi to who says something in chat. But my bad. I don't mean to be missing anyone. Also, the first thing I thought when I saw this area is like, oh, we can move all the yellows for a stun. Wrong game. They do need to fix Puzzle Quest 3, though. The economy got very exceedingly bad very quick last updates. And they're probably not updating it again until like Tuesday. Which is unfortunate. Let's go take that over. They pretty much just ruined the entire economy of the game and then left for the weekend. It was pretty funny. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Everything's in bad option here. Oh, I guess we kind of want green. Now everything's a bad option. That works surprisingly well. We even extra turned off a sky. Also, we haven't really been doing too good off a sky this arena. When we actually need it to. Very bad luck this arena run. This weekend, so we haven't really needed the luck to win, luckily. So I guess we are still lucky. It's in a different way. Okay, how many moves are left? Is this purple the only move left? It's problematic. No, he'll take the blue and then we win. Never mind, that's not problematic. Oh, there's still one more. Oh, no. Wait, that blue's still safe, though. Oh, also there's a skull there, though. Oh, he also gets one. Let's see. Brown Surge is not full mana. Is there any way I could take a brown that allows us to follow up with a brown? Or a red? No. No! Ooh, that's pretty devastating. We might lose this battle. That is a rather big hit. How many reds does he have? Just you? Oh, we're not able to counter in time. Person disease. Do I even want to bother with Link Therapy? I almost feel like we gain more of a benefit just by letting him do it to us. He didn't do it though. Look at that. Triggering actually wouldn't hurt. Plus it's cursed right now. So it's actually going to stay for longer. Because there's a secondary effect of curse. It makes status effects stay longer. Normally you're not using it for that aspect. However, it is applicable right now. And if you want it to really be applicable, can we actually get a lycanthropy to function exactly when we need it? That'd be amazing. Highly doubt it. My doubt is extremely high. It did not trigger exactly when I needed it. Let's see. This is still winnable though. Still winnable. No! Why? Now I can't mana drain you. And we just wasted the fairy. Such a weird battle. I have no clue if we're going to win at this point. It's definitely winnable though. Hope for Skull for Sky. Actually, hope it doesn't kill my win condition. Good. I'm not sure why I didn't, but there we go. You still could have won even if it didn't, but that would have been a lot sketchier of a battle. Alright, there we go. Really? You're gonna give me the 10,000 gold one event key offer? Why? Also, this is an offer you normally don't see on any amount of discount, though, since it's the middle offer. Though this has to be the number of 13.5 or lower for it to be worth it, though. Oh, it actually tells you how many remaining offers you have today, by the way. I believe that was added in the most recent patch. I've never noticed this because I never do arena dailies. But if I'm not mistaken, this was added in the most recent patch. It was one of the quality of life things. So you can now see how many offers you have in arena and how many you've gotten on a given day. I am pretty sure the most recent patch is what brought that in. And as you can see, we've got all three of ours. Anyways, let's go ahead and the code. And then we'll go clear out dailies, and then we'll go mess with some defend teams. I do want to revamp every defend team we have over the course of the next 3 days. And we're going to get started tonight. Before we do, I'm going to go get you guys the code. And then we need to go claim those Imperials before we forget. Definitely don't want to miss out on those. Code section, where are you hiding? There you guys go. There's your redeem code. Use on gemsawar.com with the game code section. Your invite code will be found if you're staying as many. Whatever game says right over here is what you find, is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste some random numbers and letters starting with my, apparently, MY. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. Enjoy. Unusable on PC mobile version of the game, of course. Alright, there you guys go. Okay, so next order of business. Let's clear out all the dailies, and then we'll go mess with our defend teams for the rest of the time. And see what we can get going for next Guild War. The first ones are easiest ones to make. The problem is, as you keep going, you need to figure out like what you have and have not used yet, as far as what you want to set for your defend team. I'm not sure if I still want a life and death one. I kind of want to troll people by going a really weird hero class build. We did it with Rope Dart earlier, and I kind of want to see how it progresses. The problem is it doesn't have any empowers. Empower is just so ridiculously devastating. I almost feel like running double empower every single day. The only problem is when they miss. Like if your AI empower misses, you pretty much auto lose. But if it doesn't miss, it doesn't necessarily auto win, but has a good chance of winning. I feel like we should go a Goblin build. The only problem with Goblin build is if they're switch to Frost Mage, it already loses. But if they forget to switch to Frost Mage, they kind of lose once it gets going. Hard decision. I have no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. Okay, now for the real loots. All deeds. I really wish they would add more ways to get deeds in the game. Especially Imperials, but even just deeds in general. Do I still play old school RuneScape? No, not currently. RuneScape in general has definitely been a game I have played and then quit so many times. Probably like 4 or 5 different times. But I still have my accounts from old school RuneScape. But I don't currently play it at the moment. I still want to make a max defense pure on it though. It's always been my favorite build. Well, it's technically my favorite build was summoning defense pure, but that doesn't exist on old school RuneScape anymore. Unless they randomly re-added summoning, which I'm very doubtful they have done. The normal defense pure is still pretty fun. Was I high level? I have a max main and a level 40 defense pure, which I believe has 85 defense and 75 HP. I believe that's level 40. I know it was level 40. I forget its exact stats. I'm pretty sure it was 85 defense, 75 HP. I was likely going to do 99 defense next and then do 99 HP. It takes forever though. Alright, we got all of our deeds. Let's go and clear out dungeons. Did I have any pets? Yeah, I had like 6 or 7 of them. Let's see. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Probably not. I had the mining pet. I had the thieving pet that I got at like level 19. I got the woodcutting pet, the beaver. I got the rune crafting pet, so that's 4. I cannot recall if I have any other. Yeah, I got rune crafting off of Bloods, the beaver from woodcutting off of redwoods, because they're super AFK. Thieving I did like literally within my first day of having membership, just off of stalls. And the mining one, oh, what's that one mining thing called? The really AFK one, because generally I use AFK methods for everything. I forget what that mining area is called. It's where you put ore into the little water and then basically purify it. Blast mining? No, not the blast mining, the other one. I forget what it's called. The really AFK mining method, where pretty much everyone farms mining because it's very AFK and has okay loot per hour, is where I got it. I forget what it's called. But anyways, let's see. We did that, we did that, we did that. Okay, let's go revamp our defend teams. So, of course, current defend teams are right now... Yes, Motherlode Mind. That is the one. So our current defend teams are Guild War Red. Oh, sorry, those are our offense teams. Let's see. Defend Red, we're using we're using all 6 books. We're using a double Empower into Ferocity. Honestly, I think this one actually worked out the best out of any of them so far. Then we have a book, green book for an Obsidian stun. I still kind of want to use that Slaughter Troop. But then we have a pretty standard Zugoff. Honestly, I almost want to keep this one as one of my defends. I don't feel like it's been winning as well these days. This one's probably the worst one of all the ones we had set currently. This one I feel like is a waste of Mistralis. There's so many better things to use Mistralis on. Actually, so much so. What was that team I used on Monday for Salty Stream? This one. The biggest issue it had is lack of Empower. If we put Empower onto this team, we could maybe make it work on Green Day. And then we can get stun. Problem is they can counter stun. I still feel like a Mistralis into Essence Beatrix still is pretty good. It just makes it so many damage types. And the AI can be slow sometimes because if it tries getting Obsidius up, Obsidius is ridiculously awful. Unless it gets an extra turn. Yeah, it definitely needs an extra turn if we're going to go the Mistralis route. I think what we need to use here is go double check Empowers. It really depends what day we want to use it on. I feel like Green Day would be the best for this. So if we did, I'm pretty sure we'd want to convert into Brown. But then again, Like, this is a troop I'm thinking of. What if we did Mercy, though? But then that would deny Purple Day. Oh no, Purple Day would still be fine. The only problem is it would be Obsidious versus Obsidious. It would have to be on a day where you're not fighting Obsidious, so it can't stun back. There are other stunners, obviously. But you wouldn't want to have like an Obsidious mirror. Ideally, you wouldn't anyways. So yeah, I think we do this for Green Day. Honestly, I kind of like how it is now. With almost no other changes. I think we might just leave it like this. Because we get a life from there. See these tanks. This thing has like a billion different summons. Only real big issue is if it just misses at the beginning. Though we don't really have room to put a second in power. I'm trying to think, does anything on Green Day have an AoE stun? I don't think it does. Also, I could try committing all in on green and go in something that empowers into green. And hope we get essence rolling. Oh yeah, they could use Sister Superior on that day, true. Very true. I still feel like for a Green Day we want to build for Essence of Evil. So that all of our excess green go to Essence, so it pressures them with a timer. I really just feel like double empowering into green. I just forget which ones of these do green. You don't. You don't. Do we not have 2 empower greens in the game? Do we even have a single power green? Gosh, you convert to green. Do we not have a second one? Yes, we do. There we go. So yellow to green. Poison web the weakest. That's not really too relevant. And this one Hunter's Mark. That's a little bit more relevant, though given our hero class, slightly less relevant. Which kind of makes me want to tank with it. And then have the other one behind. And then just have like one other really good thing like Wild Queen. And basically Wild Queen counter the Wild Queen. This day has a lot of Entangle though. Which almost makes me want to go Beatrix. But then we don't have brown to feed into it with anything. Convert yellow to green, convert purple to green. What does my Green Day on it to see what happens? I am feeling Wild Queen for this though. Just because it can go absolutely crazy if they get called off by it. And we'll keep it on Thief because there's a billion summons. I might want to change the banner though to like green purple. Is there a minus color that's good for that? Minus yellow, no. Minus red, yes. There we go. I believe that's the build. Okay, let's see how this goes. That is now our green defends. Where's Guild War defend green? Alright, let's go test it. We go to guilds. I mean, not to guild. We go to PvP. We go to defend. Oh, it's already set. Perfect. And test defend team. And obviously pick our Guild War green. I don't think I'm going to be changing any of my offensive teams. Or we're changing all of our defensive ones. Oh, yeah, this. I kind of wanted to replace Hero in first. I'll still roll it like this. Ogre's still good. Just has a bit of a weird interaction sometimes. Yellow to green, I cannot stop it. Wait a second, actually. He still gets mana though. Here, look at Essence get rolling already. Except we're already cleansed and ready to go. Alright, that could be a bit of an issue with Essence, isn't it? They could run Beatrix and then it gets completely negated. If it doesn't specifically target Beatrix. And basically just this happens. Gosh, how many summons does it want to get? Well, we won the battle. It's just a matter of killing it at this point. I'm not sure if that defend team is weak or if our offensive team is too strong. It's always hard to tell if it's because one is too strong or is because one is too weak. They almost forgot about Beatrix. Makes Essence of Evil a little bit weird unless it gets lucky enough to specifically hit Beatrix. Or lands an extra turn, so it doesn't matter as much. The issue with Wild Queen too is if we get Entangle off of Essence of Evil, the AI can be dumb enough sometimes to try to steal attack from something that has 0 attack. Maybe we go a different weapon. Same team, different weapon. You know what? What if we went Weaver? No hero and put Weaver in. And like second slot. Second's a bit risky though. You would want it one back. The good old... Oh yeah, but then we can't use Life and Death Weaver though. I don't know. Is Life and Death Weaver really that good anymore? I feel like Life and Death Weaver dies very easily. Let's see, what day would you normally use this on? Green Guild War. So, yeah, let me just use my Guild War Green team against it. So this is something that would normally be used on Green Guild War Defend Day. So let's see if I can beat it with my green offensive team. Because this is the other really popular option. The Life and Death Weaver. Generally, if you're using Weaver, you're using it with Life and Death in Arena. And this is why. Oh no! Why? Didn't really matter much though. And that's why I don't want to use Life and Death on defend. Oh no. The problem is every defend team has a flaw. There is no perfect defend team. But that's the other really popular one that's generally used on Green Guild War Defend days. The problem is you just saw we absolutely obliterated it. With our Green Guild War Day team. I know, it's a hard call. I feel like I want to use Weaver for a true damage team. Honestly, I want to try putting like Weaver and Beatrix together or something. And see if we can get something like that rolling. I don't have confidence with Life and Death these days after its nerf. It's still really good, but its AI consistency after the nerf is just not as high, which is concerning. I still feel like this team has too many flaws though. It needs a really good start. But if it gets it, I guess it's kind of okay at that point. I don't know. We'll leave it there as is. See how it goes. Hopefully it'll function. Alright, defend green. Complete! Now, first one done. Let's do defend red. Why do we skip defend red? So, Ferocity. I recall you being absolutely insane and broken beyond belief on this day. Honestly, I kind of want to keep this team as is. This might be the one book team we actually keep. The main reason for this is this team is already pretty insane. To such a degree that I'm pretty sure we're just going to keep it as is. There's almost no reason not to. I don't know, is there anything on red day that even hits last slot? I feel like there might be, and for that reason I'm putting it in third. Out of every red troop in the game, I'm pretty sure there is something that hits the last slot. So I was going to put in third with stealthy. Yeah, this one was pretty good when it gets rolling. Let's go test it real quick. This might be the one book I keep. So if we go to PvP, go to defense, go to changes, set it to defend red, and now we fight it with our red guild war. Yeah, let's see how it goes. The Empower battle. Double Empower versus Double Empower, which feels like the entire meta of Guild Wars these days. This board is really bad. I changed my first slot to Obsidious, so it'd be safer. We needed that last Guild War, and I never changed it back. Problem, we have no alignment. Problem, we still have no alignment. Oh no, we do, never mind. Gosh, this stun is so devastating. With stealthy hero classes too, getting completely destroyed by stun. One of the other reasons why we have this. Annoying stealthy hero classes that get countered, hard countered by it. But yeah, we win at this point. All he's doing is converting. There's pretty much no way we'd even lose. Unless we really try to find a way to lose. Come on, Zugoff, you're almost there. Didn't get purple off the sky, but I don't think that's going to matter, and we still cascade to something. There we go. Wait, you get gold from fighting yourself now? I always thought it used to give 0. That's still way less than what you would normally get, but it gave more than 0. I was like, gosh, some people play PvP like crazy. Also, yeah, look at the amount of player base. Cross PC mobile. We're at like 1,000 right now. And it's showing over 40,000 people. Not counting any console version of the game. Not to mention there are people lower than us. As well. Yep, 40,000 people per week. If you count every platform, that's probably like 60 to 100,000 or so. Especially since there's still people below us. It's not every single one. Since obviously we're not the lowest score in all of PvP. We're very low, but not the absolute lowest. Let's go do at least one more defend team. So what do we have so far? We did Guild War Defend Red. We're kind of just keeping as is. Because I believe out of every book team we had, this one was performing the best. For Defend Green, we have revamped into Essence of Evil. That still seems slightly sketchy. I kind of want to replace that Wild Queen. I'm just not sure what we do it with. We need something super huge that uses green. That can also create green. That's pretty much just Wild Queen or Web Spinner. Or Venoxia, but Venoxia doesn't work as well in this instance. Or Beatrix or Truffle. But I'd rather build a different team for Beatrix and Truffle. Not together, but as their own teams. Which is worth considering. We haven't used that for any yet. Okay, Defend Blue. Oh, this is actually a pretty good one already as well. It's the Zugoff feeding team. I don't feel like it does too good most of the time. It's one of those other pretty popular ones though. Particularly for a book build. Because book actually is freeze. What's all the effects on it? That's not how you check. Obviously to drain mana. Ice Storm, ooh. Oh wait, we're already gonna get Ice Storm from the other ability though. Because Daughter Vice does Ice Storm. What do people tend to use on Guild War Blue? What do I even use on Guild War Blue these days? I feel like true damage builds probably high up there. I use a Rope Dart Grey King build with Mistralis, cleanse off Apothecary. What's the best counter to Great King? I think is the main question here. Because that's probably one of the more popular things these days to use for Blue Guild War Day, offensively. Rather ironically, Great King is one of the good counters to Great King. If it actually functions correctly and AI hits the right color. Using him against himself would actually be a pretty good counter. There's a couple things that do multiple extra damage to them. That's not really worth using any of them that I recall. Oh, so hello, little wombat. Hello, Gologol. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to think of blue counter troops. We're stepping the word blue. I know you do double, but it's not worth doing. Problem is we're going to see a lot of other things that aren't actually what we want to find. Yeah, we could try anti-looping them. Though that's a pretty bad option for doing so. Oh! Almost forgot. King Bloodwood. I mean, Bloodhammer. I just said Bloodwood. Bloodwood's a different troop. I'm thinking Lord Slaughter. It's been a while since we built a Lord Slaughter build. Doomstorm at start. Summon a Doomstorm when an enemy dies. Convert brown, or create 6 brown and then convert all brown to Doom Skulls. Because brown's a pretty popular color on Blue Day. And this one counters blue. This one counters brown. I just need a way to feed them mana and keep them alive. We don't have any typing overlap. We need a hero weapon that goes very quick. Explode. Let's just double check our explode options. I want to explode summoner here. I'm just not sure which one. Emerald Crystal does elemental. We don't have a War Gear one yet, do we? Essence we already used, plus it's blocked. Fist of Heaven, we don't have any divines, but it's probably one of the better ones. Plus, we'd want to be exploding something that they aren't using. Because we're converting out brown and converting out blue. Oh, wait. What exploding weapon has Brown Storm that isn't Mountain Crusher? Not Jar Vise. What was the other one? Wasn't there one that had Brown Storm also? No, I don't think so. It might just be Mountain Crusher. In which case, that wouldn't hurt to use. And then we just have to have something else to cover the rest. Because you'd probably want the Brown Storm for the Lord of Slaughter synergy. Even if it gets rid of our Doomskull Storm. Because we regain our Doomskull Storm as soon as we get a kill. So we get to start with the Doomskulls. Then we go mana accumulation, and it goes into Doomskull again. And then we just need something to put it together. Probably an Empower. I almost feel like doing that one red-yellow guy. What's every color we're currently missing, though? Purple and yellow. Is there any Empower that's not useless under this? Nope. Weaver, go. No, just kidding. What's the Skull Spammer that fits in here that isn't Divine Ishbala? However, we could go put that Divine Weapon in there. Ta, the one exploding one. Oh, Dragon Synergy Huanglong. Do we think the AI could actually pull that off? I almost forgot this exists. Now that has 50% Mana Star. I don't feel like the AI will do it properly, that was the problem. There's almost no way the AI will actually function correctly with the 50% Mana Star Dragon team. There's a near 0% chance it'll function correctly. I feel like we need another mana accumulation option. Archdiva would be amazing. The chance of the AI using it correctly is near 0, though. What if it does, though? I want to see. Let's go test a couple defense and see if the AI will actually use it correctly. What if we just put it in first slot? What if it targets itself, though? Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens here. Because normally Archdiva is what you would use for the Lord of Slaughter. And here, I think we go brown, red? Alright, what color do we want to minus since we're kind of using everything? I guess minusing purple doesn't hurt. The chance they're going to be using purple spam on blue day is very unlikely. I can also minus yellow if I want. However, they both basically do the exact same thing. Oh, we can get that +2 red, +2 green. I'd rather have the brown, though, I think. Let's go test this out. We'll keep it with Thief. Though we could do it with Frost Mage, too, to slow them down. I'll keep it at Thief for now. Okay, let's go and... oh, we could also do Archmages. And just hope it gains mana really quickly. The problem with that, though, is we're not using any purple beyond that point. So beyond his first cast, it loses all of its value. Let's just defend Insu. I feel like we'll need to change this one later. But I do want to check. That's not the right one. Let's test this defend team. What was it called again? It was defend blue. Which means we need Guild War blue. I'm pretty sure we're going to wipe it so ridiculously hard. I want to see what the AI does. Even if we have to pass our turns to deliberately let it have a cast. Which at this point I think we're going to have to do. Okay, we already won. However, I want to deliberately let it cast. Yeah, we're going to need to empower or something. The chance that AI is going to be smart enough to take brown is very low. It's just going to take too long without half mana star off a Divinia or anything. Because the AI doesn't know what it's doing. Okay, it actually did cast on the correct slot. Interesting. That's why I wanted to check. It did indeed cast correctly. So I'm not sure if it would really consistently do it that much. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I'll need to try something else. AI is just not going to be able to handle this team. I know, I keep summoning. The annoyance. I should probably just dodge this battle. It's literally just practice battle anyway. Stop summoning! There we go, finally. Catch you later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Actually, we'll probably be stopping soon now as well. I think we need to go change that one. However, I think we'll be ending it for tonight as well. At that point. But we all still need to revamp the rest of these. We're halfway there, kind of. So, we'll have to check then. But we'll end it there. And we'll do the rest of the team tomorrow night. And if we still haven't finished them by then, we'll finish them up on Monday night. Because that's when we really have to set our defend teams. Because obviously that's when Guild Wars starts. Or at least the setting of the teams. And then on Tuesday it actually starts. I said, hello, Scally, welcome. Scally, welcome. But anyways, I need to go and head out for now. We'll call it a night. I'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be going over all the weekly spoilers pretty much at the beginning of the stream. Then we'll do a bunch of arena runs. And then whatever time we have left, we will pretty much continue what we were just doing, messing with a bunch of defense teams, see what we can do, and go from there. I'm trying to use off-meta stuff. Like, not stuff that would just, like, auto-lose, but, like, not the ultra meta stuff if we can. Or at least trying to. And see if we can get it to work. Let's see some different teams for once. Rather than the same ones in Guild Wars every single time. By the way, the other, let's see, 30 of you need to, hit the like button. Yes, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every single night. And I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.